Welcome to another video in our series on the Kanban guide. Nisha keeps changing her spot, and that's okay because she's excited about the topics that we're talking about. With me as well, Pratik Singh. Pratik, in this video, we're talking about why Kanban.
Yeah, why should we use Kanban if we are struggling with something, or even if we are very successful with what we're doing right now? As we talked about in the definition of Kanban video, essentially what we're trying to do is move value to customers as quickly, efficiently, whatever as possible. You probably already have a system that delivers value to customers. Now, that system might be working really well, or it might not be working really well. I think the point of Kanban is to show you the places where that system can potentially be improved. If you layer Kanban on top of your existing practice, Kanban won't give you all the answers on what to do, but it will help you identify the places where you can potentially find improvement.
Which brings us to another point, is like, how do I know if Kanban is even applicable in my context, right? How do I even know that if Kanban is something that I should be trying? And I think you kind of touched on it there in what you were saying is anywhere that you see workflow, which is pretty much everywhere, but anywhere that you see workflow, these practices that encompass the strategy of Kanban will potentially be of use to you. So, whether we're talking about TSA screening at the airport, whether we're talking about ordering coffee at Starbucks, whether we're talking about building software, or doing marketing or whatever, installing a pool, chances are there is a workflow involved. And as part of that workflow is going to be trying to deliver some value to your customers. When you find yourself in that context, you probably do yourself a favor by exploring some of this Kanban stuff that we're talking about.
I mean, and you will see Kanban boards and practices being used in all kinds of fields. And yeah, as Dan said, if you are taking some work item and running it through a process to turn it into something valuable for someone, you can use Kanban.
I think kind of I think it's going to be the final thing. The final thing that we want to say about that is these strategies and these practices that we're talking about don't exist in a vacuum. They're based on theory that goes back literally hundreds of years. Mm-hmm. And you probably heard of some of these things, Little's law, Shewhart and Deming's theory of variation, any type of other queuing theory or systems thinking or lean thinking or something. All of that is really what Kanban is based on. So this is why we like to point people to the ProKanban.org website, because there's a ton of resources that go into a lot of that backing theory that might justify for you or for somebody else that you're talking to why Kanban may be relevant. Anything else, Pratik?
Nope, that's it. I mean, Kanban can improve whatever you're doing right now and is pretty solidly based in proven theories.
So thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.